Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
And Anthony slams it in.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
OKC ball.
Left side SGA. Rebounded by Denver. On the wing, Ivy. To the inside. Inside. Rebounded by Oden. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Booker to the paint. Dort with a steal. Here's Oden. And he jams it down right on top of Jarrett Allen.
Well, defensive plays like that are Dort's specialty. His active hands turning them over and jump-starting the break.
Pass to Allen. All sorts of time. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. And he lays it in. SGA's got his second basket on the night.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
For three, Anthony. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's SGA.
Well, that's what you want to do, but he didn't have the angle to get the pass in there.
Ivy outside. 6 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off the shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oklahoma City ball.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Down low. It's tipped. Dort with a steal. Pass to Caruso. Here's Oden. And here's Holmgren. Over Anthony. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
And wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Nuggets trailed by 4. Here's Booker. Still no points. Anthony outside. He takes it in. It's tipped. And here's SGA outside. On target from range.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Outside Booker. Pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And here's Anthony. He's covered by Holmgren. Back to Booker. And stolen by Holmgren. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good look. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Jones feels it out. Puts it up. The rebound by Bedford.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Outside Brown. Pass to Bedford. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton outside. Over Williams. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Green, a screen. Fires from the wing. Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, Williams is capable of spreading out his shots and even getting you from mid-range.
Alexander Walker.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Over Covington. And that one's long.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Halliburton outside. Outside Brown. Back to Halliburton. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Green for 3. The rebound by Bedford. Nuggets trail by 7. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. respect his personality. Back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the free throw, no good. Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Outside for Green. No good on the three. Nuggets trail by 8. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Pass to Booker. To the paint. Gets stolen by Johnson. Jones from outside. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And Bedford gets it to go.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Out left to the wing. Outside, Williams. Over Anthony. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Denver. 9-point game.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Williams with the screen. Here's Johnson. Williams looking around. Shoots over Booker. Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Denver foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back to the game after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Anthony. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's the fast break. Here's Oden. 2 points. That one goes. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
To the inside. Look at Booker elevate.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Pass to Booker. Out to Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. Now Allen. Off with the layup. Holmgren with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Back to Holmgren. The shot. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Outside Booker. Dort with a steal. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe therethere's something else behind it.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside, SGA. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Denver.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Covington. Here's Halliburton. And another miss by Denver. Oklahoma City leading by 13. The open shot by SGA. Gets an open look and hits it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Outside Brown. And stolen by Holmgren. Dort for three. Buries it from three. And the Thunder lead by 18.
I just love the ball movement.
To get back on track. Halliburton, no good. The three from Holmgren. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Bedford. Outside Covington. 5 on the clock. Here's Bedford. Dort outside. Here's SGA. Covington grabs the board.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Guys, back over to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, SGA. For three. And Dort is good for three. Dort's got 6 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They need this. And it's Halliburton getting it to go.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Here's SGA. It's deflected. And they'll get another chance. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Oklahoma City with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They're and as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside, Green. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 22. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Anthony misses. Left side, Williams. Outside, Johnson. Beyond the arc. Williams, that's good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Up again. Anthony, right side. Another shot. Count it.
Well, it's almost impossible to stop that turnaround, Jay. That's a shot he worked on endlessly in the offseason.
Jalen Williams with a nice move. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Great decision by Williams, going in decisively in that pick-and-roll action. The officials were right on top of that one, Johnson.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, look, You have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Green, a screen. Outside Jones, over Ivy, and again it's Oklahoma City.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
For three, Anthony drills it from deep.
We don't see Allen pile up the assist, but he just showed us bigs can pass it too.
Timeout, Thunder. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Poole's got room and some very quick points for him on that possession. Poole's gotten his first basket of the night.
Possessing the full complement offensively, Poole can be a handful.
Halliburton outside. Off target with the three. So it's Oklahoma City now. Minute 32 left in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Chet Holmgren.
He came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Over to the left wing. Back to Poole. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.